Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to the Remedy. Good evening, Robin. Good to see you. Welcome. Please jump in and tag someone, invite somebody in because we have a big announcement on tonight and some instructions for July. So, if you will, hey Evelyn, hey Pammy, thank you guys for being here. Take a quick moment to like and share. We got a big announcement coming tonight, and you guys don't want to miss it. So, please, if you will, um, share it, tag somebody, invite someone into the room, into the Remedy. I'm trying to make sure I got all my social media things up here. But welcome. Happy July 3rd, July 4th Eve. I think probably a lot of you may be at the grocery store or preparing for your big July 4th plans or traveling out of town, or maybe you're at the beach. I don't know. But I do have a few things that I want to share tonight. So if you would please do your virtual evangelism so we can make sure that everyone is in on the news and everyone is caught up with me. So welcome Evelyn. I see you're on here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And I am not going to keep you guys long, but like I said, for some will watch the replay. But I did want to jump on tonight and make a few announcements. So the first thing I want to do is congratulate our birthday challenge winners. Now, as you guys know, my birthday was in June, and oh my goodness, thank you to all of you who text me, call me, sent gifts, wish me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It absolutely does. I was able to also celebrate my 10-year pastoral anniversary, which was amazing. The ladies from my church threw me a surprise birthday party. I don't think I've ever had a surprise birthday party, and they really got me. So, to all of you who played a part in that, thank you. Thank you for all the ones who showed up or sent a congratulations for my pastoral anniversary. Listen, my heart is so full. It is so full from all the love that I have received in the month of June. So, of course, I told you guys that as a part of my present, I wanted to be able to bless someone. And how do you bless the community? Well, we blessed two people who had subscribed to my page. So, hey, Minister Brittany, thank you for joining. So, we blessed two people who had subscribed to the page, and the winners of the birthday challenge was Karina Edwards and Elder Tiffany Ross. So you guys are going to get a great surprise on this week. So thank you. And if you have not had a chance to subscribe to our page yet, please go visit the website and do that, because there's going to be some information. You'll get a newsletter and other things that other folks may not be privy to. So, hey, Sister Rabina, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Good to see you. I love you so much. I'll see you, I think, next week. All right. So, congratulations to the winners. And for June, we had our gratitude challenge. And for the gratitude challenge in June, I asked everyone to write down two things every day that they were thankful for. So I hope you guys did that. And if it helped you, if it blessed you, you could just let me know in the chat that it is working. And then guess what? The rest of the year, if you have some sad days or some off days or some days when you just need to be encouraged, go back and look at that month for June, and it's going to show you reasons to be thankful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the gratitude challenge. All right, so for June we also went into, okay, so listen, Sister Rabina, you didn't know about the gratitude challenge. Well, guess what? You can do it for July. You can add it to July. And the thing that we did in June was we just went every day. We got like a print out a calendar, or use your calendar if you have a calendar on your computer, or a hand calendar, and just write down every day 2 things that you are thankful for each day: life, breath, health, able to have a job, somebody blessed you with a Starbucks coffee or something. Just 2 things that blessed you every day. And the reason for that is when we are thankful and we can show God how grateful and thankful we are every day, then when we have days when we feel like we need encouragement, we can go back and look at that month, and you can just pick a day and say, hey, God is still moving, he's still blessing. So if you want to continue it on to July, hey, it won't hurt you. It'll only be helpful. So that was the gratitude challenge. Also, we went into many healing rooms for the month of June. So if you weren't here to go into those rooms of healing, different types of healing, go back and watch the replay, because I think it is going to bless you. So go back and watch those replays for June. It's talking about healing. So now for July, we have a new series. Guess what it is? The new series is entitled Watch Your Mouth. Yep, I said yo. Watch your mouth. I think that we are not mindful oftentimes of the words that are coming out of our mouths. Sometimes we are just talking to hear ourselves talk. Sometimes we are babbling. Sometimes we are just using words and phrases that is not pleasing to the Lord. So the Lord gave me watch your mouth. So July is gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. So you definitely don't want to miss our July series, Watch Your Mouth. And in that, y'all know I love giving y'all a good challenge. So the July challenge is put your money where your mouth is. So here's what I need you to do. Grab yourself a jar. It can be a mason jar, it can be a container, but just find yourself some type of jar. All right. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to, if you have words, or if you use words that are curse words, profanity, right? If you use words that are negative or demeaning about someone else or even about yourself, if you are gossiping or lying and all the things, we're going to put them in our little swear jar. So if you keep cash, then you're going to put $1 every time you use a negative word, every time you gossip, every time you use a curse word, profanity. And you're going to put $1 in this jar. Now, if you're like me and you don't keep cash on you, you can just shred some paper and put the paper in the jar. But at the end of the month, you're going to cash out. And at the end of the month, you're going to turn that paper into dollars. Okay. So you go to the bank, do whatever you need to do, get your dollar bills, right? Hopefully you won't have that many, but some of you may have more. I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our money where our mouth is. So you might need to take this jar with you to work. You might need to put it in the car. You might need to put it beside your bed. I don't know. Put your money where your mouth is. So every negative word that you use, every curse word that you use, every gossiping, every time you gossiping about somebody, every time you're using excuses about why you're saying what you're saying, put $1 in the jar. Y'all with me? And then I'm going to come back at the end of the month and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with the money in the jar. Okay, y'all with me? Can y'all just put some thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying, if it makes sense? If you got any questions, put it in the chat too. Let me know that y'all are here. Am I seeing out? Okay. All right. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any things on the chat. All right. Y'all with me? Thumbs up. Okay, I see some thumbs. Can y'all just put a thumb up in the chat if you're going to do the challenge, the Watch Your Mouth challenge? It's going to make you pay attention, right? It's going to make you pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. So, okay. All right, put your money where your mouth is. Also, are we ready for the big announcement? Are y'all ready for the big announcement? Can you just type in ready if you're ready? Ready if you're ready. Brittany, are we ready on IG? Okay, Robin, I see that. Are we ready? Are y'all ready? All right, you're doing it with me. Thank you. Thank you. I have my jar, and it has been debated if I have to put $1 for something that somebody else said today. And I keep telling them I don't think that was me. It was on them that they should put $1 in. So I'm gonna see what the Lord says about that. But my jar is empty so far, and I did start today. So we're gonna see. We're gonna say thank you, Minister Brittany. Brittany's gonna do it with me. Um, uh, Robin, are you going to do the challenge? Let me know. Evelyn, who's doing the challenge with me? If you're going to do it, let me know you're going to do it. All right. Now, here's the big announcement. Hey, Nika. Welcome. Thank you for joining, love. All right. Now, let's get to the big announcement. All right. So, most of you, if not all of you, know that the Lord, during the pandemic, the Lord allowed me to write this book. He impressed upon my heart to write a book called The Healing Room. Right? We all know this. If you don't know it, I wrote a book. Why did I write this book? Because during COVID, people were isolated. They weren't able to have community. They weren't able to be around people and have those social supports that they would normally have. So people were placed in isolation, and that is not the desire of the Lord for us. So people found themselves being really depressed or being really broken and not really knowing how to come out. People were grieving. They were losing loved ones quickly, swiftly, unexpectedly. And so the Lord just began to show me the hearts of people and how people were hurting and how people were broken, and he wanted his sons and his daughters to know that that was not his desire, that that was not his will for their lives. So he placed it on my heart to write this healing room book, and it is a 7-week journey to healing the broken pieces, because the Lord is a mender. He is a healer. He wants us to be whole in our minds, in our bodies, and in our spirits. That is the will of the Lord for your life. So not only was it on God's heart to make sure that we are healed, whole, and well, but the Lord, he showed me just a few minutes ago, before I popped on here, he gave me an example of me, and I just share it with you. So when I go to the gym, if any of you have ever gone to the gym, hey PE, welcome. You can go to the gym and somebody can tell you how to use the equipment. They can tell you, go over there, you do 3 sets of reps, and that's how you use that machine. That's how you use this machine. But what he showed me is, for me, it is better with a coach, right? So somebody can tell me, but then for somebody to show me how to use the machine, for someone to show me and then stand there, make sure I'm doing it right, encourage me when I want to give up, when I want to quit. When you have that coach is someone, they're going to guide you. They're going to give you instructions, and they're going to press and make sure, they're going to push you to make sure that you keep going forward. So then what is the announcement? Here it is. Not only did the Lord impress upon my heart to write this book, The Healing Room, but the Lord also wants me to be a coach for you to walk through this journey with you. I am so excited, and I hope you are excited as well. So not only did I birth a book, but I birthed a course that I am going to walk with you for 4 weeks of a journey to healing. Now, you might say, all right, PK, the book is a 7-week journey to healing. I understand that. However, the Lord is going to do more in a short period of time, and you're going to get so many bonuses. Why should you do this course, right? Why should I sign up? Why should I do it? Because you're going to have access. For one, you're going to have access to my expertise. You're going to have access to my pastoral wisdom. You're going to have access to me as a social worker or clinician. So you're going to get so much more. Can you do this by yourself? Absolutely. Will it work if you do it by yourself? Absolutely. But it's better with a coach. And if you're able to have that expertise, when I go to the gym, I know how to get on the treadmill. But guess what? When I'm supposed to be on there 30 minutes, sometimes I might get off at 15. And nobody's going to tell me that you need to go longer, right? So when you have a coach, it just makes it better. When you have someone to walk through it with you, who's an expert in it, and I'm an expert in this because the Lord gave it to me. So yep, you can absolutely do it by yourself and it will be fine, but it's better with a coach. So the Lord wants me to walk through this journey with you, and I know you're busy. So that's why we're cutting it to 4 weeks, but you're going to get everything that's in this book. And if God gives me anything, a bonus for you, guess what? You'll get it in this course. So you'll get access to expertise. What else? You're going to have engagement. You're going to have a community. You're going to have some folks that will let you know, guess what? You are not alone. We are in this thing together. So we're going to walk through this book together. We're going to talk about it, and it is going to be an intimate group. So it's not going to be a large group. It's going to be an intimate, small group, but it's going to be a safe space where you can come and you can feel comfortable healing in your community. And what else you're going to get? You're going to get results. You're going to be healed in your mind, in your body, and in your spirit. But guess what? You're going to have to put in the work. Just like the gym, if you go and you show up and you don't put in the work, then you're not going to see the results. But if you put in the work, if you ask questions, if you participate, if you engage, then guess what? After these 4 weeks, you are going to have healing in your mind, in your body, and in your spirit. So you're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to be able to go through the activities. And guess what? This is an investment, right? This is an investment. Because normally, if you do a coaching sessions, therapy sessions, people pay at least $100 to $150, even $200 per session. But guess what? You're going to get a 4-week session, and it could cost you, listen, $800 or more. But guess what? I'm offering you a special. You're going to get an early bird special. What is the special? If you already have the book, the special for you, the early bird special is going to be opening tonight through July 24th. Tonight through July 24th at 11:59 p.m. If you already have the book, then you're going to pay $79. $79. That's it. $79. You won't even get that for one therapy session. $79 if you already have the book. If you do not have the book, it will be $99. And that will be with a signed copy of the book and free shipping. But you got to sign up before July 24th to get the special. Listen, you do not want to miss this. And guess what else? God, I love giving stuff away. I would do it all for free, right? But they told me I can't do that. So the first 5 people who register, the first 5 people are going to get an extra bonus because I love giving away gifts. Gifts is one of my love languages. So I always love giving gifts because I always love receiving gifts. So look in the chat. Brittany just dropped it in the chat. But if you go to our website, www lifewithpk.net. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Lifewithpk.net, and click on courses, and then you'll be able to register there. The site is live right now. You don't want to miss it. You can ask me any questions about healing, deliverance, other things that we can dive into, and guess what? You'll get all the wisdom and all the knowledge that God has given me. I'll be able to pour it out onto you. So if this is something that you are interested in, if this is something that you say, well, hey, I'm feeling okay, but I might still want to do it anyway. Listen, you will be blessed because of it. And don't be selfish. Don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your friend. Bring some girlfriends with you. Bring some folks that you know that might be going through, because it may not be you. It may be them. who are struggling with unforgiveness or some other things, bring them and say, hey, I'm willing to go along this journey with you. Because guess what? COVID had us so out there by ourselves and isolated. But this is a way to come together with a community, to talk and to get everything that the Lord has for you so you can walk away free, healed, whole, and well. So that's it. That's what I have. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I hope that you are now getting ready to click off and go sign up. I promise you, you will not regret it. And I don't know if the Lord is going to allow me to do this again. I hope so, but I can't promise you. He only gives it to me in bits and pieces. So for this time, join this small group community and allow me to walk with you 4 weeks to healing. The dates, you go find them when you log on to the website. So I pray that I will see you there. And if you have questions, there's a place where you can send a question to my admin. But I hope you'll do it. Don't forget the challenge. Put your money where your mouth is. Get your jar. And some of you need to go on back to earlier today and put some money in there for some things that you might have said. And hopefully it will cause you to watch your mouth. I will see you next week. Please have a safe holiday weekend, and I will see you next week for the remedy, Life with PK. Thank you so much for doing life with me. I love you guys. Bye.